Hi guys. But I wanted to talk today because I've had a lot of calls in the last few weeks where people say to me, I know that I really want to write, but I just don't know where to start. In the past, I used to say, just start right now. Just start writing with what's on your mind. And I realized that may be like too woo for anybody to really grab a hold of. So I get that. But I want to stick to some real ideas in terms of actually getting started writing your book. And that doesn't matter if you're looking to write, science fiction or self-help or a memoir or whatever you're looking to write. It's really important that you just that you sit down with it. Okay, so here's the next thing. Hey, Kelly, nice to see you. And Kelly is hi. He's a brilliant writer also himself. So there's a few things that are like incredibly important to writing, and Kelly knows, and other people who have written books know that sometimes you just have this idea that kind of overflows out of you, and you can't help but write it down. And that part is so wonderful. But what happens when you don't have that flow? You know, what happens when you are commissioned to write blogs? What happens when you have things that you have to... Hi, Amanda. How's it going? Did you find somebody that you were looking for? Let me know. But what happens when you're writing and you don't have that burst of energy? And so when I used to say, you justly start right here. Hi, Maxine. You start right now in terms of writing. Well, what the hell does that even mean? When do you just start writing? Do you sit down at your desk? And I don't have any advice, but what I can say is that getting yourself still enough, and I mean meditation, but if that means nothing to you, don't hear it that way. I just mean slowing down enough to say to yourself, what is it that I want to write here? Am I writing my own story for everybody to read? Which is totally cool, by the way. Pick one idea, one theme from your life, one giant story, one pivotal moment. Write that one down. I guarantee you're going to go back and change it. That's just the planning process, right? You'll go back and make changes. But when you're first starting to write something, if you have, oh, good, yeah, like just get writing. But I mean, like, and that is so kind of over the top and annoying to hear. You know, we motivate yourself like, just do it. Like, yeah, you can just do it. But you and I and all of us know that there are some mornings that it's gloomy and you feel yucky and you don't feel like doing anything. Fine, those days are permitted. But the next step, of course, is to really say to yourself, okay, what is it I want to do right now? I'm not feeling pumped, but I know I got to get this out. Because here's the thing, everybody, and to those who watch later and are not live, writing is essential. It's cathartic for our own selves, but we are all connected. So when we share stories, other people benefit from it. So I encourage everyone to write. Whether you're going to publish or not, write. Get it out of you and release it. But also share it with someone else. So the next piece I have for like making sure, like, how do you start writing? Tell someone that you care about. Tell someone that will support you. Someone that may kick your butt, but in a way that's gentle. You know, if they're not really gentle with you, don't tell them. They'll hold you accountable in ways that you don't want. But pick someone. There's probably someone in your world that you just find incredibly supportive, and set yourself some timelines. Hey, Eunice, rhymes invade my thoughts at the most random times for as long as I can remember. That's really funny because I have the same thing. And actually, this is how I realized I was a writer, is that I would have like pens and pencils and paper everywhere I was. In my car, in my bedroom, in the bathroom, like, there's just everywhere all the time. And so, but what happens in those moments? I mean, like, people ask me to write blogs all the time. What in those moments when I'm like, I don't even know what to write. I don't feel inspired at all. Well, it's time to pick a person who will hold you accountable. If you have a book on your heart or in your mind that you know you need to get out, I am asking that you do. Get it out. Publish it even. Print it. Hold it in your hand. Your legacy is bigger than any amount of dollars that you earn. And dollars are important. We all know that. but your legacy, the thing that you're leaving to either your kids or your nieces and nephews, your great nieces and nephews, your great grandkids, all of those people that come after you, what you say and what you do and the realness and the authenticity of you is integral. So how do you start writing? The old me said, with all the advice and wisdom that it's okay. The old me said, just start writing. Well, sometimes you can't do that. But what I'm asking is that even if it's me, reach out and say, I want to start. Pick one person that will support you on that and ask them to ask you what you've written. It doesn't need to be edited right away. It really just has to get out. If you are writing a book, let me know. If you just want a message here and there, Sheena, I just need just 1 minute of somebody saying, are you writing? Is it getting out? How's it going with your book? It seems cheesy, I know. Yeah, it seems really cheesy. I hear it and I feel like it's cheesy, but it's not. Considering giving a spoken word performance a try next year, yeah, do it. And not the kind of do it that's like, just go for it. I don't mean that, Eunice, or anyone else watching. What I mean to say is, set yourself a plan, make a goal, let someone know about your goal so they can hold you accountable, and let's move forward. It might take you till next year. Like that, there's no shame in that. As long as you just go, you get started, you fall down, and you get back up, right? I want to leave you guys with this quick story that I heard. You've probably all heard it a million times, but I'll just let you know one more time. It occurred in a writing class of people, and there's tons of people, tons of age ranges, but the biggest age range, the eldest of the group, ends up saying to, the assignment goes like this. Write a story, a very short story in 5 chapters. You have about 15 minutes. Go ahead and write. So, of course, all of the young people in the writing class are writing so quickly. I don't know why I'm using a pencil. They're writing so quickly. They're moving so fast. They're super pumped. They're going to tell a story in 5 chapters. This is 20 minutes. They're going to go. It's fantastic. But the elder writes this. She says, Chapter 1. I walk down the street. There's a hole in the street. I don't see the hole. I fall in. I look around. I'm furious. No one helps me. It takes me a long time to get out. Chapter 2. I'm walking down the same street. That same hole is still in that same street. I know the hole is there, but I fall in. I'm pretty mad because this has happened before. It takes me quite a while to get back out. Chapter 3. I walk down the same street. That same damn hole is in the same spot on that street. I fall in. It takes me a little less time to get out. Chapter 5. I walk down a different street. I think the bottom line is you're going to try stuff. And sometimes they'll work, and sometimes they won't. The reality is we have patterns in our lives. Sometimes you don't know that you need to take a different street. Sometimes you don't even know that there was a hole in the street and you keep falling in. That one makes me crazy. But when you get to chapter 4 and you realize, oh, all I have to do is take a different street, that may be that click that you need to finish your book or even get it started. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you're all busy, but please, peace and blessings. Thank you for joining me today. Have yourselves a beautiful day. Bye.